Hello my friends and welcome. I am Thomas Kousioris and today we are going to speak in our podcast for the International Table Tennis Federation 2025 election scandal. Hello and welcome to GRE78.tv. Today we are talking about something serious, not matches, not players, but a big issue, probably the biggest issue in the world of table tennis. In May 2025, the ITTF held a presidential election in Doha, Qatar. The result caused protests and confusion. Many people are still asking, what really happened? What really happened in the presidential election in Doha, Qatar? Let's explain everything in simple words, step by step. There were two main people in this election. Petra Sörling from Sweden. She was already the president of ITTF. She is also a member of the International Olympic Committee. She wanted to stay president for 4 more years. Khalil Al-Mohannadi from Qatar. He is the vice president of ITTF and the president of the Qatar Table Tennis Association. He has been in table tennis politics for many years. This time he wanted to become president. The election, as you all know, happened during a big ITTF meeting in Doha. Each country gets one vote, small or big, all the same. At the start of the meeting, 185 people were in the room. 16 people were online. That is 201 total delegates. Voting was done in two ways. People in the room voted on paper. People online used a system called Lumi. First, they counted the paper votes. Al-Mohannadi was winning, 98 to 87. He was clearly in the lead. Then came the online votes. Suddenly, the final result was Petra Sörling, 104 votes, and Khalil Al-Mohannadi, 102 votes. She won by just 2 votes. But wait, people noticed something strange. At the beginning, there were only 16 online delegates, but in the vote, there were 21 online votes. Where did the extra 5 votes came from? Why didn't anyone announce that new people joined? Supporters of Al-Mohannadi stood up. They said, this was not fair. They asked for answers. Delegates from many countries spoke out: Europe, Africa, Asia, and Latin America. They said, this is not transparent. The extra votes changed the winner. We don't accept this result. Petra Sörling left the room. Later, the Swedish team said she didn't feel safe, and the meeting was suspended. There are two sides to this story. Al-Mohannadi's side says 5 votes were added without proper notice. The paper vote was clear. They want a full investigation. They may go to the Court of Arbitration for Sport. ITTF and Sörling say the rules allow people to join late, Article 1.48.1. All votes were valid. The system was secure. Petra Sörling won legally. Both sides believe they are right. There is one more important detail. The election took place in Qatar, the home country of Khalil Al-Mohannadi. Some people say this should not have happened. An election must always take place in a neutral location, not in the home country of a candidate. Even Petra Sörling said, "You should never have an election on someone's home turf." This is not about blaming Qatar. It's about setting better rules for the future. So, now the big question. Did Petra Sörling steal the election? The honest answer: there is no proof of cheating. But the way the process happened looked bad. Even if it was legal, it caused confusion and mistrust. Sometimes how you win matters more than just winning. In 2006, there was another ITTF election problem. Khalil Al-Mohannadi was involved then too. The Court of Arbitration for Sport, CAS, found bribery had taken place. The result was cancelled. Now in 2025, people remember that history, and they ask, is this another unfair election? Maybe the issue is bigger than just these two people. In the ITTF, in the International Table Tennis Federation, every country has one vote. A country like China, who always sends a full team to the Olympics, has the same voting power as a country that may not even send one player. Is that fair? This system allows elections to be decided by small, inactive federations. And sometimes it creates more politics than progress. Right now, Petra Sörling is still president. The meeting will continue before November 2025. The vote for vice presidents is still not done. Al-Mohannadi's team may go to court. The International Table Tennis Federation, the ITTF, says everything was correct. So far, the result stands. We are in a waiting game. So, was the election fair or flawed? That's for the courts to decide, and maybe for the ITTF to fix for the future. This is not about winners or losers. It's about trust in our sport. Thank you for listening to GRE78.tv. Stay informed, stay fair, and remember, fair play starts at the table, but it must also live in the boardroom. And one last message to everyone in the global table tennis community. Let's not forget what really matters. Players, fans, coaches, we all love this sport. Let's protect its values. Let's demand integrity. And let's never let politics win over passion. Because at the end of the day, table tennis belongs to the people who play it.
Thanks for subscribing and the overall support and love for our channel. Don't forget, you can always achieve your goals the Coos way.